Slowly. And YouTube says we're live. Alrighty then. Hello everybody and welcome to another stream. Today is the Saturday stream, and as always on Saturdays we do RogueTech practice, Sledge's hammers, and all the craziness that the games that the last has to deal with. So we'll be streaming for about 2 hours, having a good time, hopefully chatting with a couple of people. And hey, this is still an older version of RogueTech that was currently available, so if you like what you see, go check out Nexus Mods to really get your hands on the newest version, which has a whole bunch more refinements and new mechs, highly encouraged. So let's get ourselves reslotted back in here. I haven't had a chance to sort of preset myself on this, so I'm not 100% positive where we left off. It has been a week after all. We are looking at Crab, the Forcer, the Spider Nasty with all of his, still all his from 6s, the Blackjack and the Jar. I get the feeling we've lost something recently. Was it a Capital? I really feel like, in case, and this, I think, is a bug. Because when I go over to the refit screen, I'm fairly certain that it's still showing it as, full armor. Alright, so we're mostly okay with mechs, mostly mediums to lights. Get over here into the mech warrior berth, and everybody seems to be mostly okay. Sledge is fine. Nothing. Sunfish, no, and Whisper, no. Okay, we're good. The audio's messed up. Okay, give me just a second to try and fix that. Oh, wow, yep. Okay, how about now? Is the audio any better at this point? Been having weird problems with that lately. I'm not 100% sure what's going on. It's really starting to bug me. But we are trying to fix it more consistently in the future. So hello Norman, welcome to the stream. Awesome, it's fixed. So we are fully ready on the mech wars and the mechs. Let's check out a contract. We're currently sitting at 982,272 C-bills, and it looks like we've just shown up on a new planet recently. Thought we've been here for a while. Yeah, we're still on Rochelle. It's just a whole bunch of new lower level missions. Oh, it's all the defend bases and stuff, isn't it? Alrighty, so let's figure out what we need to do for today's first mission of the day. Could do a defend base, a low lens recovery. Low lens recovery could be fine. Who are we fighting? Favorite painter against directorate agents. Yeah, sure, why not? 3 of 13 salvage. We're doing fine on cash as it is. So we... Oh, nope, I do not want to go just on stock setup. One skull. Now we'll go... just a little bit of cash to get us a little bit further on. Hello, Raider. Welcome to the stream. You almost lost a game. What happened? Were you playing RogueTech as well? Let's see. Do we want cash or salvage? We want salvage. We need stuff. We need general stuff, too, like heat sinks and the like. So we still need to tank up on just normal things. We need more medium lasers. We need more missiles. We need more everything. So a 3 of 13 salvage is better off than trying to take 300,000 worth of cash. If you want to take the cash missions, you take the big cash missions. Hello, Josh. Welcome to the stream as we're getting ready to drop down on our first mission on Rochelle to rescue an artist and perhaps his painting. We could have gotten 20 or 30% increase, but that only brought us up to 400,000, which I know I say only, but normally when we take cash missions, we take the missions to go, 1.5 million C-bills and above. Another game called Legion War. Never heard of it. Is it fun? I assume so, since you've been playing it. So we will be making 89,400 C-bills and 3 of 13 priority salvage. It's only 1 skull, and it doesn't look... And it's against Directorate forces, not clan. So we're not getting anything super special, but hey, you never know, you might run into something cool. So let's get ready, dropping down and ready to rock. Anything on sensors yet? Nope, nothing out here. So we're going to reserve down to the bottom since we have nothing. And I assume, well, we know they're not clan forces, so they're not going to suddenly come from here to get to here. Alright, who's our scout mech? Enforcer, Arrow, and Anasi. That's clearly the Anasi then. And sort of the Blackjack. It's an early access, came out Thursday. What's it about? What do you do?
Talk to me.
And let's get Whisper running in the Arrow. Our machine gun killer. With no longer any special machine guns. Although she does have target already. We have a vehicle off in the corner. Excellent. Oh, that's super excellent. Ideally, mechs are better because we get more of the support equipment that we need. But vehicles will be just fine to sort of get ourselves sorted out on the initial mission. Get everything just sort of mellowing our way through. Alright, stacking a little bit on that corner. So, Painter's masterpiece is... Oh, it's actually closer. That's nice for once we actually get to go to the secondary objective first on the way to the primary. Instead of having to go knock out everything by the primary and then go all the way out of our way. So we've got 2 mechs so far. 2 lights. 3 lights and a medium, 4 lights and a medium. So there's probably 3 more mechs somewhere around here. Oh, we're stacking up a whole bunch of lights again. And we're going to reserve down. We've all been moved. We're very quick. We've got a decent amount of evasion on most of our mechs. We should be good. We got 3 factions, human, zombie, and a mech-like faction. You got explorer, take out rogue units, grow your army, and take out their other players. So is this like a third-person shooter or a top-down? Alright, we're down to the bottom, so everybody else has moved. So you? Or were you the one who moved last? I'm not sure. We'll find out. Let's get the Anasi up forward. It does, after all, have all the missiles. I can get a line of sight on you. So let's take a peek. Got 2 wasps. Okay, the waspy is anything super dangerous, and it does appear that they are shoddy. So it's like Civilization. Oh, that's cool. Hi, Lorendell. Welcome to the stream. We're playing RogueTech. Just getting started here. Structure exposed already. We only hit once. Small laser crit. Excellent. Gyro crit. Perfect. This wasp was going down this turn. Just watched episode 16. What happened in 16? I forget. I could check, but I'm in the middle of moving units. But I will check after I move my units. Unless you want to give me a quick synopsis. What did Starburst Sardaukar do in episode 16? Shut off the large pulse, I think? Yeah. Just burn everything else. Right arm destroyed, plus a whole bunch of machine gun fire, and... yeah, we broke something. I think that was the engine. But most of that mech's intact, so we'll get the stuff out of it. So let's get Mummy Bear on the move, and Mummy Bear can get a line of sight. Excellent. Enforcer with an AC-20. Ah, yes, because we lost the Gauss rifle. No chance to hit, so we're not going to fire the AC-20. We'll just be blazing away with the lasers. Generated no heat, costs no ammo, gives us no recoil. Was burning everyone with flamers. Ah, that sounds like many episodes. Yes, we have the fancy new Stormcrow. I am very much looking forward to being able to put stuff in it. Unfortunately, we need a lot of kit to turn it into something we can use. So it'll take a little while before the Stormcrow is actually able to take the field. Which is a little unfortunate. I really want to get that Ryokan out there. 30% chance we'll take it. He has weapon mounts, which means that he basically ignores the recoil that he takes. And double miss. Even one of those hits would have been devastating to that wasp. But yeah, I'm looking very much forward to turning the Ryokan into something that I can really destroy things with. Oh, I'm excited. Okay, we're looking at wasps and stingers. This is not exactly the greatest guard force ever, but hey, we're here mostly for the heatsinks. Ooh, they may not have heatsinks. That could be a bit of a problem. Oh no, they've got plenty of heatsinks. Okay, as long as we don't tear out their side torsos, we can rob them of their things. So is this more from the videos you've been posting? So we have 2 sets of campaigns. In the same way that we do Starfleet Command, where we have the mainline series and then we have the stream series, we do the same thing here. So the mainline series is Starburst Sardaukar, and this is Sledge's Hammers. So Sledge's Hammers, we take more input from the community because you're all here to actually pay to watch, and so I like to sort of tweak things around if you guys have any great suggestions. And Starburst Sardaukar is more me trying to, well, make it work. Let's get the arrow on top of him, because that way we'll be able to use the machine guns. Little tiny Vindicator. And a fire starter with twin vehicle flamers, so a 1H is pretty forgettable. Oh, but it's much easier to hit. Try and kill him. Okay, blazing away. Already got a hit. Structural components exposed. And he's got a leg and an arm open. And we broke his we almost broke his flamer. And a little bit hot. I wonder why. Oh, Whisper, do you not have the guts ability to reduce the heat? That might be a problem that we may have to try and overcome. Paladin, I need your massive multiple missile launch assistance on this one to try and tear out the life from a fire starter. If we're lucky, we could kill him. Everybody's super hot today. We'll cook a little bit. I think it's justified. Wow. That was bad, man. You fired 20 shots and couldn't connect with any of them. Mummy Bear will get the Enforcer in range, and it'll be a 50% chance to hit. Heck yeah. We'll put the autocannon on that one. Oh, we also got a Cattlemaster here. How cute. But no, Firestarter, kill him. Well, there goes most of his mech. He hit with the cannon, which was the thing I wanted to hit. And he is unsteady, so that should mean Sledge should be able to come in without any trouble at all to clean up if he can get the range. Unfortunately, he can't. He's not there. Well, we do have multi-target, so what we can do is we'll go Firestarter, and this will go over here, and blaze away. We only need a little bit more damage to really hurt him. Stability check passed. Multiple stability checks passed, unfortunately. Yeah, I've been trying to take over the heavy mechs, but the pilots like to core them out. Well, yeah, a little bit. It's safer to core them out. If you core them, you don't have to worry about them. Alright, enemy gets to roll. The fire starter is limping along. And opening fire with his flamer on the Anasi. Good target. Because that means I'll probably not be able to fire most of my stuff with the Anasi. But he missed! Oh, he missed. That's lovely. What else we got? Stinger hopping back, deciding he does not want any part of this. And he should only have medium lasers, so I don't think he has the range for it. Wasp also jumping around, realizing that he's probably in a lot of trouble if he doesn't do something quick. That was a hit into the rear, the CT, but he's fine. He still has 40 armor. Although 10 heat generation and a punch coming out of the Cattlemaster. Ooh, 22 damage. Good job, buddy. What'd you actually hit? Wasn't that a leg?
Minor damage.
Yeah, we're fine. And then we have Mr. Unknown Vehicle over here, who I half think is a light LRM launcher. So, who do we want to kill? Well, obviously the fire starter. So, Mummy Bear, if you would be so kind. Do you shoot and scoot? You do. Excellent. Not Mummy Bear. Whisper. But Whisper does not shoot and scoot. I forgot. Well, we'll be able to move Whisper into a position to engage, hopefully. Yeah, that should do it. Perfect. Can I get anybody else? So this would be committing the entire mech to kill the fire starter. I'm okay with that. Shut off the pulse, shut off the medium laser. We're good on heat. We just need machine guns to crit the life out of things. So blast away. Lots of 52s, fusion core crit, head hit, pilot injured. He's no longer, and he ejected. So that's a fusion core, and most of that mech. I mean, he doesn't have an XL engine, which is what we really need, but hey. Ooh, goblin? Well, it's a single large pulse laser, so that could be a goblin. Back on to us. The Nasty's having a little bit of a rough day. He's kind of boiling a bit. Get behind him. I could fire with 70% accuracy on the medium lasers. Holy crap. I shut off the SRMs, I guess. Yeah, we'll shut off the SRMs. Just get a couple of good solid hits in this back. Penetrating. Good hits. So open him up. He's only got 5 armor remaining in both of his side torsos. That'll make him quite weak to follow up. Armor. Ooh. PPC. Interesting. Myrmidon? Kind of want to say Myrmidon. Oh, but that... No. Yeah, third vehicle. So we've got an entire vehicle lance showing up to try and get involved in this one.
Receiving you.
The Enforcer can probably core somebody out on their own. Oh, just barely out of line of sight. That must have been intentional. So if I just turned a bit, what are we looking at? 80%. Jeez. I love it. We'll step back over here. No, not good enough. I think we do just pivot. Yeah, 80% cannot be denied. So we'll just pivot a bit. Hi, yeah, we'll cook it. Well, there goes most of that mech. So, very much unsteady. Most of the mech torn apart. The Enforcer's now a little bit vulnerable to incoming fire.
I've got your back.
But hopefully we can do something about that. Yeah, this'll work.
Roger.
Multi-target. The Wasp. And the Cattlemaster. The Cattlemaster is getting both barrels. And I want to say the MMLs. Yeah, just look at that accuracy. So we will go this way. Couple of lasers hitting, penetrating hits. Fusion core crit. Ooh, unfortunately he hit the one spot where he wouldn't kill it. Stability check, passed, lots of checks. Head hit, pilot injured. Unfortunately he... Oh, there's the knockdown, okay. So he's no longer providing targeting information to his fellows. And he will... Ooh, bad day for him. We broke something on it. Then again, it is the Cattlemaster. What do you expect? Alright, what do we got coming in for us? Unknown light mech. It's the Stinger, returning for more battle. He already got nicked a little bit by Sledgehammer's crab. Oh, I kind of want to feel the lance of tanks. Yeah, that would be fun. You wouldn't have to worry about stability or heat. And you just sit around. Now, you do have a lot of mobility penalties. You can't go into forests and stuff, or at least you're not supposed to be able to. You can't in tabletop, so that's my point of reference on that one. Mummy Bear, you are going to... The Cattlemaster. We're not keeping it. 27? Yeah, you're going to CT strike. Nobody wants the Cattlemaster. There it goes. Completely destroyed.
Tango down.
And then we'll sort of walk over here to get ourselves out of view of whatever this is with his PPC. But yeah, Lances of tanks should have mobility problems. They don't have it in this game. There's the Goblin. I think it's a Goblin. I'm almost positive. They don't have the same sort of mobility penalties as they have in tabletop, but So it actually would be like just a really good way to play the game. Alright, let's come over here and bully this wasp into submission. Oh, yeah, he lost a leg. And an engine. Whoops, goodbye. Alright, enemy lance has been defeated. They no longer have people who will see for them, so we will just reserve down to the bottom so we can move into position without having to worry about being shot by the vehicles. Whisper would be able to see. Whisper is unfortunately a little bit hot, so we'll come over into the water, get a little bit better on the heat reduction. Can put the large pulse on, so we'll shut off some machine guns. And the medium laser. More machine guns off. Yeah, we'll fire one machine gun. That way we can get accurate fire. Oh, we got accurate fire from both the lasers and the machine gun. So, on an all-around great round of shooting from Whisper. Very proud of you. So, we've got this Stinger in a bad way already. The vehicles don't have a line of sight on her, but they probably will be able to maneuver to get one shortly. Let's see if we can't get a sprint to see that Stinger. Nope. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Now, it is great angle from the side. Unfortunately, his weapons really are designed for close-range combat, so we'll just toss a couple of medium lasers his way. Probably won't hit. Didn't hit. Chills us out a little bit, and we'll be able to move out towards him in the next round. Back up to the top, and we are inspired, which is a bonus to our accuracy. Stinger hopping back. He's afraid. And still in range, though, to shoot his laser. Interesting. Alright, let's see what they've got. It's back onto us and the tanks.
How can I help?
Fielding a big lance of tanks, especially one... Yes, with a long tom. Well, if you're bringing long toms to the battle, then yes, fielding the tanks is the best way to go. I knew it, you're a goblin. Firing at the arrow, again, plinking away. Bit by bit, he will tear us apart, if we allow him to. So we're going to let all three of their vehicles. I am a little bit worried about the Myrmidon, but... Light SRM carrier, interesting. Firing at the Anasi from long range. Probably not his best target ever. Probably should have gone with somebody who was just a little bit closer, but I'm not about to complain. So the Myrmidon picked no target. The Goblin is still trying to bully our little tiny guy. Our arrow. Our 45 tiny dude. 33, 76. Ooh, I like that a lot better. Can I get anything else if I move to here? I get the MMLs in range, so absolutely, we'll move here. 76 plus the MMLs. 2 good hits, he's dead. So the light SRM carrier, no longer concerned. Probably going to take on the long tom and then the Myrmidon, just for ease of getting access to them. Alright, Paladin, I want to sprint. 46 and 33. If you just walked it, what are we looking at? Oh, just 46, jeez. Okay, so we'll just walk it. Line them up, turn on all the SRMs in the water so we don't cook on that one. And, dude, work on your aim. We got to get this thing a larger fusion core light engine just to make it quicker. Because that's its big failing right now, is the fact that it's just not fast enough to really do the job we need it to do. You are a tactics person, so actually I'm going to reserve one more down just to get her a little bit less unsteady, so I don't have to worry about it. It wasn't a concern anyway, but I cared. Alright, roll up here. Hey, it was a Myrmidon. PPC and an SRM-6. I think we turn the machine gun... Oh, no, the machine guns won't hit. How much do I got to get through? 42, and he's got defense. 71. And he is not in cover. Multi-target. You, and then you. And we are going to turn on the machine guns. We are going to boil it a little bit. So spit the large pulse laser at him. Hit him with the medium laser. Excellent. And 3. So 2 good hits on that. Weakened his armor down quite a lot. Structure exposed and a heatsink destroyed. Didn't get the engine through armor critical we kind of had been hoping for, but it'll work out alright. Next round she'll have to chill out just a little bit. Mummy Bear. You're probably not going to be within range to fire an AC-20 shell at him. No. 27% chance to hit with the lasers, though, so we will definitely attempt that one. Blaze away. 1 hit, 2 hit. Nice job. Still hasn't penetrated the armor, but that's alright. We will be able to fire first before they get an opportunity. Stinger hopping back forward, and not able to touch the Enforcer. As to be expected. He likes using his missiles like young kids use a garden hose all over the place. Yeah, it looks like it. Alright, who would get the best opportunity to nail things? Oh, is this just not... This is not passable terrain. Interesting. 46. A Whisper would be... Well, I could blaze away with her, but I really don't feel like possibly losing the mech. So we will move the AC-20 up. And on you, turn it on. Well, that did not work as well as I had hoped, but we did get a penetrating hit. Structure exposed, down to 6 health. It's probably going to turn now, though, unfortunately. Yep. Turns to his other side and still nailing the arrow. He cannot stop. He will not be stopped. Alright, we'll get Sledge to go kill this this little guy. I got a side shot on. 71s. How about if I got in closer to him? 59. So we are just walking. Jeez. Our accuracy is not quite what I would expect. Do you always avoid jump jets? Not always. I'm just not super enamored by them in most situations. Ooh, took off the entire arm and the torso.
That was a critical hit, lad.
Like, jump jets are cool, and you can do a lot with them. The problem is they also weigh a decent amount. So, if we wanted to get over this chasm, we would need about 2 tons worth of jump jets. Well, that's 2 tons of heat sinks, or 2 of the lasers, so we're not really built for that. We could build that way, but I don't have enough double heat sinks to make that happen. Whisper with a machine gun kill. I think for certain. Turn off the large pulse and the medium laser. And that'll actually put us under the level. Alright, burn him out. There we go. There's just nothing left of that. Probably shouldn't be destroying as much as I am because, you know, we did take this mission for cash. Or for stuff. So let's go around, I think. Yeah, 71. I like that. With the medium lasers. Shut off an SRM just to keep him under the heat level. Got 1 hit. And a decent follow-up on the actual missiles themselves, so he's probably dead. Oh, no, he goes first. Because we killed... Yeah, because we killed the light that. Seriously, the amount of damage that he's dealing with that cannon is almost ridiculous. Alright, Whisper will not be able to get a shot, but she does have a shot on him, and we did get under the heat limit this turn. So let's just blaze away. Alright, first shot misses. Lots of machine gun hits and a penetrating hit. He's open on 3 sides. Broke it. Okay, good. We're taking care of him. Yeah, we could build a mech to use jump jets. And the Anasi is sort of supposed to be used that way, but I rather have heavy weapons to shoot. Because you don't often run into situations where you desperately needed the jump jet. Whereas oftentimes you will run into a situation where you really wish you had more firepower. Alright, we're down to just the Myrmidon. See if I can't just get an AC-20 shell into him. If I walk, I can move slightly to the side and take a shot. 59%, I will definitely take it. I'll miss with that cannon. And I saw red numbers. There we go. Vehicle destroyed. Also, the other penalty to jump jets now is the fact that they cause instability in RogueTech. So if you jump with them, you build up stability problems pretty gosh darn quickly. Although we are going to have to take... Although it does allow us to take shortcuts at times. Which will be a bit unfortunate that we'll have to go all the way around everything. Yeah, we'll go around.
Ready to run.
So that'll just extend the time a little bit. But again, I'd rather have the weapons. All of life's problems can be fixed with guns.
Talk to me.
If heavy weapons is not the solution, you have not used enough of them. Okay, let's get Paladin. Can I get you anywhere near here? No, it's going to take a little while just to go all the way around. So come down here.
Got it, Commander.
Get my boys and girls on the move. Get them all the way up to the target. And chilling out at the same time. Very important. I miss your Gauss rifle. We need to find another one, and soon, because that Gauss rifle is just too good not to have. An AC-20 is nice, but the Gauss rifle gives us so much more range on that. Paladin.
Wait your command.
I can't quite activate it, but you're almost there.
On my way.
We have nothing on sensors, which is good. Which means we've probably already taken out every single opponent on the field. We'll be getting a couple of things like PPCs out of this one. Not so much in the way of heat sinks like I kind of wanted. But at the end of the day, they were all very light mechs.
Yeah, Commander.
And none of them had any really good equipment on them. Well, 1 skull. It's kind of what you expect. Although we will be able to get the fusion core out of the fire starter, which will be a nice little pickup. Plus, RogueTech seems to add a sprint and shoot, which negates the use of jump jets. Yeah, that's true. Sprinting and shooting helps a lot. And jump jets sends your aim into terrible, terrible levels. So unless you've got a really good skill for it, you're not going to hit much. Although with that said, if we can start getting pilot traits and more abilities other than just what we see on the skill up tree for the normal mech warriors, we could get things like jumping jack, which reduce that sort of negative impact of jumping and shooting. Alright, so we got the secondary asset. And now we may move on to the primary asset, which is the artists themselves.
No shooting, just running.
Just get ourselves up this little mountain.
How can I help?
You can help by getting on target immediately.
Roger.
Although, with that said, too, I think I've said with that said a few times, RogueTech also gives you a lot more options for how to do jump jets. Because there's things like improved jump jets, which are even more effective than normal jump jets, and partial wing systems, and LAM structure, which just... You can go soaring in this game if you build the right way. It's just we've never had the stuff to build in that direction. And to be fair, I haven't exactly pursued that idea. But if you wanted to create like a super jumpy lance, oh, RogueTech absolutely lets you do it. Alright, we're almost onto the target, and that'll allow us to get out of here with a cheap little pay, but a decent amount of equipment. Nothing too good here, but again, we're still kind of low. If I'm not mistaken, we're still kind of low on just normal fundamental stuff that we really need. Medium lasers, heat sinks. PPCs actually will be quite helpful. Alright, we're in position. We need to hold the area, which I think we've already managed to hold the area pretty good. Get the Enforcer up top. A little bit of extra accuracy for the AC-20. And we'll be over here. How about a Fight Club Lance? If we get the stuff for it, we could definitely do that. The trouble is, of the mechs that we have, who would you turn into a fighter? The Anasi? That's about it. Alright, I think we've got evac. We've cleared everything up. I think RogueTech gives you more freedom than vanilla, even though RogueTech is harder. Absolutely, Raider. 100% agree. It gives you so many more options, but then it says, now deal with all of this. Which is kind of the way it should be. And I'm very happy about it. So one of the problems, Josh, I would really like to get a punchy mech. I've watched other people play RogueTech, Barradool especially. They all use punchy mechs. I don't do that because I haven't found a mech that can do that sort of punchy work. If we wanted to convert our crab into that, we definitely could. But aside from that, we need around a 50-55 ton mech with hands, like the Enforcer, with a decent sized fusion core. So really what we need to do is rip the heavy weapons out of the Enforcer. But the problem is the Enforcer has bonuses for shooting long range. But if we were to get, say, a Strix, which has a built-in combat shield, that thing's meant for melee combat. We could build an entire fire starter. Large laser, PPC, small laser. I want stuff, not necessarily weapons. Primitive armor, IC, 200 rated engine, thank you. Heat sinks, which we'll pick up on normal. Jump jets, primitive cockpit. Alright, we'll go for mech parts. I think we pick up the Firestarter H parts. So that'll put us in range. If we pick up 2 more Firestarter parts, we'll have the Firestarter. I'm not interested in the Cattlemaster. The Wasp is a normal Wasp, not a Royal, so I don't care about it. Flamers are okay, but I have 2 of them, so we're good with that. Large laser, I have 1, so we're fine there. The PPC would be nice, but we already have 2 of them. Wow, we have 2 PPCs. That's kind of ridiculous. And we have all the SRMs we could ever want. Vehicle Flamer? We already got one, but if we had another, we could turn it... Yeah, I'm happy with this. If worse comes to worse, we sell the Firestarter parts and we get more money. But hey, if we're really lucky, we'll get 2 more Firestarter parts. We'll have an entire Firestarter with which we can sell. And get a decent amount of cash for that. So I was actually tempted to go just full cash. Or full Firestarter. And that way, it would only be a random for 1 more part. But Fusion Core 200, it's a nice rated Fusion Core. I'd like to have it. So we did not get our additional Fusion Core parts, or Firestarter parts, but we did get a couple of Wasps. Got the large laser, excellent. And a trio of smalls. So we're up to 4. We could probably build something with that now. And we got a heatsink. Just a random heatsink. Kind of wish it was... I wish I could... Yeah, I wish I could weight the loot table and say, I want weapons. I want equipment. I want this. And that way it would give me more of a chance. Or if they could make the loot table more complicated and give me a point system and different pieces of equipment have different points that they're worth. Like a heatsink would be worth 1 point, but if you wanted a heavy mech part, it would be worth 5 points. But that would require an entire overhauling of the whole system, and that would be moderately ridiculous. So we picked up... I don't think we have any other types of fire starters with which to build from. So we're probably not going to build a random one, but we are very close to getting another one. We only need 2 more parts for it. So if we run into it, that'll be a cheap and easy way to get, well, stuff. Results going to be transferred. 21,000 for the engagement, because the arrow took a lot of laser hits. And that'll lock us down for now. So we are 1 day away from the mission, and we need how many mechs? Yeah, we'll put the arrow up top, that way everything's done in the next 5 days, and we'll be able to go on another mission. Financial report, minus 362,000, keep it on normal. because we don't want to go up or down on that. It's just not worth it. And need another couple of days. 3, 2, 1 on Mummy Bear, 1 on Sledge. Everything's finished. It's nice that our mechs and our personnel are pretty close in being ready at the same time. So we got... I want to check out the fire starters, how many we have. Lights, please. This list is not in any order. Oh, fire starter 2C, I forgot about that. So we've got 3 parts of the fire starter H, and no other fire starters it looks like. Oh, it's a primitive fire starter. Ugh. Yeah, we're selling this the moment we build it. In fact, if we need cash urgently, I will sell all the parts to it. It's not worth taking ever. We have barely made our catapult work because it's set up to operate at maximum range. But if you've got a primitive mech, if you can desperately help it, just get rid of the darn thing, because it will get you killed, as we've proven multiple times. Alright, let's get the contracts. We need more experience. So our mechs are mostly in a good place. Fire Mandrill, Destroy Base, no. Ambush Convoy, heck no. Battle, Star Adder, 1.5 skulls on the lowlands. Yeah, we'll try it. Let's go fight some clans. Or do I want to wait? Yeah, let's deploy. How about an old mech company? Yeah, if you're suicidal. The hard to hit thing, or the easy to hit thing, is such a huge detriment. Like, it's incredible how penalizing that is. Because your evasion is no longer as useful. If your evasion is no longer as useful, it'll take more armor damage. If you're taking more armor damage, you need to have thicker armor, so you can't put that into weapons. Yep, a clan match. We're gonna go fight Clan Star Adder and see if we can't steal some stuff. Now this is what we do 313 for. Because when we come out of this mission, if we live, everything is going to be useful to buy. Even single parts will be worth something. And if we can steal a couple of XL engines, we can start transforming our lance into something much faster, much leaner, and much meaner. And I'd really like to do that. Oh, it's gonna be tight. We are gonna be right on top of each other. So the key is gonna be to take this high ground immediately. Oh, come on, Darius, really? So reinforcements have already arrived. So that's great. So we're looking at 2 lights so far. I would prefer a couple of mediums or heavies. Not necessarily because I want them, but because I think that I can outshoot them quite efficiently. Alright, we're getting sensor locks. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at this point. Probably be 8. I can't imagine there won't be. Fighting the clans. It's both fun and not fun at the same time. Because every mistake will get you murderized. Probably should have waited a little bit until we got that next level of gunnery. Okay, unknown contact off in the corner. Darius is on the job. Yeah, getting this killed. See, I used to not think that it mattered so much when Darius was like suddenly, when people would complain that Darius was like, oh yeah, reinforcements show up first turn. But since starting this Let's Play series, it's like I hate Darius being off on his information all the time. It's just so frustrating. Ooh, that's a lot of mechs.
Talk to me.
Okay, do we get out in the open? I think... God, we're just getting totally enveloped, but we need to take the front now. Let's get up top. He'll be evasive. Let's get Whisper up top first. Whisper can get a target. Okay, that'll work. It's an abstracted target, but it's a target. Got a Jenner 2C with Streak SRMs. That's rough. So just hit it with everything you got. Just blaze away. So our evasion does not mean anything at this moment. We may have to bail. Every time I want to fight the clans, we probably have to bail.
I await your command.
But I want to make it happen.
Standing by.
Okay, Mummy Bear needs to move through there, so I can't have Paladin lock it off just yet. Okay, that'll work sort of there.
Copy that.
Oh, we got another contact on the screen. Jeez. We can take 1 lance. 1-on-1, we're okay. But 2-on-1 is really rough. Okay, we've opened him up a little bit. Unknown mech type. In range to fire his autocannon. It's an ultra autocannon. Dealing 30 damage. Managed to nail us twice in the arm. Oh, once in the arm, once in the leg. Okay.
Receiving
Can I get you on top of this? Oh, I don't need to make space. Okay, that'll work. So get up there. Hi. What are you? Oh great, a Firestar 2C with a Gauss rifle. We're in trouble now. Alright, here's the rules. If I can't kill this one mech using Mummy Bear, then we'll probably pull.
I think I hit something good.
Because at that point, we're going to get swarmed and murdered. Breaching shot with a large laser. What was that? It was a large pulse laser. Oof.
That was sloppy, lad.
What do you think? We pull now? Where is that guy? There's a Gauss rifle you wanted. Yeah, but unfortunately it's attached to a fire starter. Now, granted, the fire starter is using makeshift armor, but that's a heck of a pull. Okay, what sort of accuracy can I look at here? 33. Obstructed shot for 33. Our evasion doesn't mean anything, and they get an extra round on us. No, we drill. I'm out. Not gonna do it. Not gonna get us killed for that. Yeah, Raider, I agree. We gotta ditch this mission. And part of it is because they've stacked up 2 turns on us. Because they get to move all those light mechs before we go. So they will come in, blaze away with the next set of light mechs, really damage things, and then get another free turn to shoot everything. So we pull now, we spend a little bit of armor, it's fine, and then we reset. Can't take that many clan lights, that's the problem. Again, 1-on-1 lance? Oh yeah, we fight that out every time. But the 2-on-1, that's the really painful part. Hell, we didn't get anything. That's okay. Yeah, your lance isn't up to snuff to deal with all that kind. Yeah, sometimes I get a little bit confused between Starburst's lance and Sledge's lance. It used to be that Sledge was doing a heck of a lot better than Starburst, but now Starburst has started taking off with all the clan tech they've managed to scrounge up. They're doing a really good job. We're going to need higher levels on gunnery. We need an evasion mech and we don't have it. Or a melee mech and we don't have it. So we need something in the 50 to 55 ton range with hands that we can equip with melee weapons, a decent sized fusion core, and all the armor we can throw on it. That'll help resolve a lot of problems. The other side of the coin would be we need to get a whole bunch of stealth tech, which we don't have. It's really unfortunate that we don't have it because it would be super useful. I think we're going to have to take a cash mission. Okay, everybody's ready. Commander, I wrote a Sunfish, long distance lover back home, and a breakup letter. No, we do not. We do not withhold mail, even if that puts Sunfish in low spirits. Sounds like a grasshopper? Yeah, a little bit. Although you can get a grasshopper doing some really cool things with lasers. Just don't have the kit to turn you guys into anything amazing. Like, we've got some cool stuff. We got things like ferrolaminar and stuff, but I don't have enough of it. We got some primitive armor. We got a clan endosteel. What'd that give me? Oh, nothing, because I already have endosteel. Oh wait, I have a supercharger? Huh. How badly do we need this Enforcer's heavy cannon? That's my question. We move 6. Tabletop movement of 5. So 5.8 is pretty decent speed. Let's ask ourselves this question. Jenner, we try not to use. It's not very good, and it's equipped with an Angel Elysium, which I could salvage. Blackjack can't melee. The Anassi's too light. Right? How much? What's your maximum melee? 45 versus the Enforcer's 55, right? Yeah. Okay, it's 1 damage per ton. I don't want to turn it into a melee mech because it's got the quirk to allow it to hit better with the Gauss rifle. But we don't have a Gauss rifle right now. So let's think this out. I'll probably not do this time, but I do want to game this out just for a moment. We pull off the weapons, pull off all the ammo. We do have precision ammo on that AC-20, that's cute. We go supercharger in the engine. We go Solaris spikes for the increase in melee damage. Could the crab be a brawler? The crab has so much cool stuff that I don't want to rip it all off to turn it into something like this. Oh, we have that light engine too. I forgot completely about that. So I've got weight to spare here. Okay, melee weapons are all located here. We got plasma torches and an arc welder. We got 2 arc welders and a plasma torch. So plasma torch, arc welder. Because I can only put 1 in each hand, right? Yeah, only 1 in each hand. And it needs to be on an arm location. Hello, Sean. Welcome to the stream. We're just testing out something real quick. So unfortunately, I don't have other good close-in melee weapons. Put an arc beacon on there. And we need hands on both sides. Right arm action. What? Oh yeah, it doesn't have hands. Never mind. I forgot the Enforcer doesn't actually have hands. Okay, so we still need a mech that has hands, and that's our big limiting factor with that. Because we can start putting on, like, blades and arc welders and all kinds of fun stuff, but we don't have the mechs for it. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's take something for a bit of cash. Cease and desist. Remote abandoned laboratory of reverse engineering Merrick technology, so it's abandoned. And it's 2.5 skulls for 1.24 million C-bills. Do I really want to take a 2.5 skull mission? Fire mandrill we can't touch. We've already proven that. Directorate fight. Lost air recovery. 1 skull for 366,000. Kind of feel that may be. Firestarter's got hands? We don't have a Firestarter, do we? No, we don't. And the Firestarter we currently have parts for, it's not good because it's a primitive. It'll get shot easier. I think we take a couple of really quick. Try to reactivate the base until our force can move in. What's our current level with them? Does it matter? Half skulls will give us mostly tanks and nothing useful. 1 skulls will also give us mostly tanks. 1.5 skulls will give us equipment, but it's against Clan Fire Mandrill, and we've proven that we can't take them because they tend to massively gang up. Although it is a destroy base mission. You think we take the destroy base mission against Clan Fire Mandrill? 4 of 17 salvage. They'll be targeting mostly the buildings. We'll have turrets and APCs on our side. We'll be facing 12 or so mechs. Most of them will be lights and mediums. I think we got to give that a shot. I think that's worth giving a shot against because we could get some really good stuff and we could get out of this one with at least something. So, oh wait, it's a destroyer. Yeah, good catch. That would be rough. But we could do it. A destroy base is still only 1 lance generally. It's just the turrets are a pain in the ass, but we've got the Enforcer with the AC-20. I want to give it a shot. Yes, I know, we're beating our heads against the wall to try and get some clan kit, but I want some bloody clan kit. I want to be able to turn our mechs into amazing death machines of doom. 1 lance and turrets? Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. Because we can take 1 lance. We can take a single lance of clan mechs. And as long as we stay outside of the range of the turrets, if they have sniper and shredder turrets, we should be good. So, 192,000 for priority, another 13 additional. And that might do it. You can somewhat cheese the turrets? Yeah, that'll be the plan. So we'll try and cheese out the turrets, we'll try and draw the lance away from the base, kill them outside, and then move in and take on the turrets themselves. And if we can pull that off properly, we should be able to get a decent amount of clan kit on that one. So let us rock and or roll. Oh, we got something going on over there. Alright, it looks like it's a fairly large map, and we're fighting uphill is unfortunate. So we're going to swing immediately left on this one. We're going to come up here, over in this corner, and reserve down to the bottom.
All right,
That way the turrets will be above us and can't do anything. The major concern I would normally have is the fact that a lot of turrets can use sensor lock. But we don't really have a mech that abuses initiative, or abuses evasion. So we should be fine. I'm a little bit surprised you didn't see me. Gonna get a little bit of altitude on this one.
No shooting, just running.
A clan king crab. Did they ever make a king crab 2C?
Yes, Commander.
Because I don't think a lot of crab pilots left, didn't they? It was the Atlas pilots who left, right? Alright, we got unknowns. We got one moving in the heavy, but I'm assuming these are both lights.
Standing by.
If we can get ourselves up on that bloody hill,
Double time.
then we can get something done here. Alright, so we've got 2 mechs located already. Let's see what they're going to shake out to be. I assume they're both lights. And we've got more movement at the bottom. No, it's a light and a medium. Interesting. Okay, what sort of medium are we looking at? Okay, you're a fire starter. So we got a fire starter 2C already. And he is high up. I'm surprised he missed that. And a locust 2C, he'll have a large laser and a bunch of small pulses. So hit the arrow. The arrow's hand is still there. That's the important bit.
I'm under heavy fire.
Please don't be. Looking at 3 lights and a medium so far. It's on to us. So it is 3 lights and the medium. If I wanted to shoot up at him, I'm looking at 65s to hit. That's actually not terrible. Can you get a little bit closer? Yeah, we'll go with the 65s to hit. If we can tear the locust's head off early on. 2 good hits. Nice job. Didn't hit with any of the lasers, but structure exposed on the leg, and he's almost unsteady, so we'll probably be able to take him this turn. Our medium is... oh god, it's a Stormcrow. So that'll be a large pulse laser, 2 mediums, and an AC-10. An LBX AC-10. So we gotta get some cover in quick. This is actually the same Ryokan that we stole. Yeah, it has an XL engine, but I can't afford to play games with it at this point. Not when a Ryokan just took the field. I was not expecting him. Can you cannot.
Orders?
Mummy Bear, take aim. What were we looking at? 27s, 24s? I gotta wait until he's unsteady. Which means somebody else has got to hit him first. Looking at 76 on the large pulse. Let's get Paladin doing this. Can I get a side? I can get a side shot. Can I get an unobstructed side shot from there? 30s. That Stormcrow will have your hide if you're not ready for it. Yeah, it's not the Lacerator. There is that going for us. But it is gonna be an interesting engagement. And from here? That'll be 40s and 33s. I only need to get a little bit more unsteadiness on him. 2 good hits from the lasers. And a couple of the missiles. Oh, it's gonna be just short, isn't it? No, he lost it. Okay, we got him. So the Locust is ours.
What's up, boss?
46 even with that. Get me closer. 65. How about much closer? I can't see him from there. 65, but some evasion going on. Yeah, we'll do that. Come on, put a shell in his head. Okay, right torso destroyed. Plus more damage to him. He's failed his check. He'll be down to 1 wound. And guess who's waiting in the wings with a whole bunch of machine guns? 1 pilot injury left.
Receiving you.
Random question, how come you didn't bail when Starburst and the other mech were left against the last area? I thought I could take it. At the end of the day, I thought I could take it.
Good to go.
Alright, let's go for this head. Shut off the medium laser. I'm hoping just one of these many bullets will hit the head. I don't think it did. We blew it up. Okay, guys, come on. I needed that. Alright, so we killed one of the lights. We're dealing with 2 lights and the medium. So we've taken out 25% of the garrison. And somebody's punching. I'm on board with... oh, crap. No, no, no. Go away, go away, go away. Ow. Of course, it's a toad. Why do you exist? Plus 15 heat, he's critical.
Heat sinks can't vent fast enough.
taking damage.
We're doomed. It's a toad.
Orders.
And he's boxed us in. Oh, this is not good. Good. Unobstructed shot, but it's only 30% there. And most of my armor has been chewed away. We had 120 armor on this torso, and it's down to 41 after one round of shooting. I can force the poor shot. Oh, I don't have the shot on him? Black Legion power? I don't know what that means. If I want to shoot him, I'm looking at 33s. And he's got 22 armor, 17 armor, 18. If I hit him solidly, I can blow him apart. The problem is you gotta hit him solidly. And I've got to get this crab in cover. Now. This will give me, what, 39? I'll take it. That's a fire star. I'm sure of it.
All weapons are go.
Okay, we hit him once, and with both the lasers, and a decent amount of missiles. Okay, that's good. And it weakens him. I can't move the Anasi yet, because the Anasi's been knocked back in initiative. And a whole bunch of hits on there, and here comes the medium pulses. Stop shooting me. We're alive, and we didn't even lose our evasion. That's nice.
Reporting. Heavy
Hit
damage.
critical. You don't say. Interesting.
Reporting.
Okay, so we need to move... Wait, who's down here at medium? You? You're a medium mech as well?
Ready for orders.
I have trouble believing that. Side here, 33. Get a better accuracy shot is what I need. I don't think I can get it. If I move here, I block every movement forward. Whisper, what do you got?
Waiting orders.
65. 65. There's be a lot of ammo fired his way that won't kill him. That's the real question. We need to somehow find a decent enough position where we can not block ourselves. I think I gotta take this, which is really unfortunate because there's a lot of firepower we're currently about to miss out on. You gotta shut off the machine guns. Oh god, that's all the machine guns, and the pulse laser's still cooking it. With the machine guns, we're looking at what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 machine guns. We're 24, 25 shots because of this machine gun down here. Oh no, this one does this additional damage. No pilots with sensor lock. Would that help with the Toad's evasion? It would. The problem is that sensor lock has been moved in RogueTech. It's no longer the early level ability. It's a super high. It's the level 8 tactics ability because it's very, very powerful. The ability to remove 2 evasion in a game where everybody has maximum evasion is a big deal. It's got to be this. Structure exposed. Peppering him with a little bit.
Commander?
Don't kill yourself. Do not do that. Get a 19. 19. Okay, you're gonna shoot a Stormcrow. Gotta get you into a spot where you can see the bloody Stormcrow. Right there and only there. A 33% chance to hit him. Yeah, we'll take it. I wonder if power armor can carry close combat weapons. I don't know if they're close combat weapons, but yeah, power armors carry melee weapons. Gosh darn it. It was only a 33%, but I still had hope. And now Paladin. Unfortunately, there is not a lot I can do here. 73% chance to hit. You don't say. How? He's only got 1 pip of evasion, I suppose. I mean, that is true. If I looked at you, I'm looking at 27. Everything that Toad has is close combat. It has a micro pulse laser, a laser cutter, which is a close combat weapon, and a power armor SRM launcher. It's a nightmare. It's terrifying, and the amount of damage that it deals is absurd. So I assume there is something Yeah, a whole bunch of power armor, weapons, cores, reinforce. But it just deals a massive amount of damage, and that's the thing that really just turns it into an absolute monster. I mean, the amount of damage it did to his shoulder was huge. I'd like to shoot at you because I had a 77% chance if I stood here. That would get me killed. Because everyone would be able to gang up on him. I have an obstructed shot to him? I am literally standing on top of him and I have an obstructed shot. That may be part of it. The power armor is always considered to be obstructed. Okay, we're going to do this. It's going to be 19s, but hey, I need to deal with the toad before anything else. Medium lasers to off. Oh, I don't think I'm going to be able to shoot anything. A single shot. Fire the SRM. I got to get him under heat a bit. We hit him. 4 damage. Yeah, toads are monsters. They are not fun to fight. Breaching shot. Structure exposed. That's not good. He's got an XL engine.
That shot went internal.
And the toad is hopping in close to try and take advantage of that. We're lucky the toad didn't punch. We're very lucky the toad didn't punch. Okay, plus 0 heat.
That was a solid.
Waiting for
Mummy Bear, you can get a side shot on him. 65, 71s, I'm taking that.
confirmed.
And cook it. We're going over the line. Yes, we hit him. That'll make him unsteady. Unfortunately, he is going to move now. But he's lost his evasion.
Watch my heat.
I should have fired someone who was going to target him first. If he managed to keep his shoulders intact, he's got a lot of level heat sinks. Yeah. He's pulled back, moved over to the side. Breaching shot. That's a hurt. That's a double hurt. At least you didn't hit my XL engine, which could explode. Okay.
Receiving you.
Mummy Bear. Or not Mummy Bear, but Sledge. You need to cover what side? Your right torso. So, unfortunately, that's going to make it very difficult to get an angle on this guy. It does not... 33. It's got to be the best shot I've got. Well, we hit him with the cannon, and then a whole bunch of others. He's lost his evasion, and it's back onto us.
Reporting.
Paladin. I really want Paladin to be shooting the Stormcrow.
Receiving you.
What's he open on? Arms and legs. He's almost lost several of them. So he's lost his evasion, and he's vulnerable to fire. Oh, but he is in cover, so we are going to have to shoot him from behind. So let's get Whisper in behind him to ignore his cover. And hope that her armor will hold. She is weak on her right arm. Yeah, we're going to expose the right arm anyway. Sweep the leg. My intention is to machine gun the hell out of him. Actually, I want to get that large pulse laser on. No, I gotta make sure he dies. Above everything else, he must die. I don't think we're gonna kill him. Okay, good. There we go. He's gone.
I'm starting to cook.
Override successful. No, you were supposed to well, okay, maybe not shut down yet, but the goal will be to turn you off. Alright, let's get the Anasi at full sprint. Anasi can't see him, unfortunately. I want the Anasi to fight this Stormcrow. That'll work. Get him up here. He is... Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I'm stacking too much evasion problems. I can get both medium lasers on, so far. Ooh, 2 good hits on his leg. Good. That'll hurt him. Yeah, we got the toad down, which is a huge boon to us. And you did not move. Interesting. Where's the other mech that is currently operating? Oh, it's a turret. That's a problem. Okay.
You've got my attention.
You need to cover your one side, but you can't see him. Mummy Bear.
Receiving you.
Can I get you a shot on a Stormcrow? No? Okay. I don't want to do this, but I'm going to have to. Stormcrow gets to move, because the Stormcrow's got to move into a position where we can shoot him. He's... could you take max cash in every mission and do well? You'll get a cash buffer when you're doing well, and you can buy from the shop when you need parts. Parts are super expensive, though.
Orders.
I can tell you that right now in RogueTech, you can't do that. You could, but in the most recent version of RogueTech, which is not the version that we're currently playing on, we're playing on an older version. In the most recent version of RogueTech, the shop is still a little bit broken, so you can't quite do that. In our version of RogueTech, you could try, but I don't think you'd make enough money in order to actually do it. So that would be the major problem, is I don't think you'd earn enough cash to make up for the parts that you don't get. Alright, where's the Anasi?
Waiting for orders.
Anasi's got to walk, because he has a lot of evasion problems that he needs to shed.
Move order received.
Well, it's stability problems, not evasion problems. Take a couple of medium laser shots? Yeah.
Taking the shot.
Pew, pew. Nothing. Actually, my friend, the shop is fine for us. We don't get the special shop anymore. The player-generated shop, but then again, nobody does.
Orders.
So our shop is alright. But you can't buy any of the new stuff anymore. Gotta guard that right side. I think on average, mech parts are like 300,000 to 500,000 C-bills. I actually don't know. That would be something to take a look at. Okay, we're going to... No, I can't do that, because he'll be exposing his right torso on his way up, and if he gets a shot on that right torso, he's gonna kill us. I'm gonna sprint both of them. We're gonna try and get the altitude advantage on him. So we're gonna go up the mountain here. We can't get too close, otherwise they will be able to start adding their fire to the group. Alright, so here's my major concern. Don't blow up, don't blow up. Okay, good. So next turn, she will chill out, she'll be fine. But until that happens, we are in trouble. I can shoot and scoot. Oh, I don't have a target. I'm going to hang out here for a little bit. I am very worried about my XL engine. I think it's a huge weakness right now on our mech. I probably should have tried to put on the light, but this XL engine is very dangerous. With it exposed like that, he only needs a couple of good hits to kill us. Okay, Firestarter's coming on over. Shoots at the Anasi and misses. Wonderful. That means the Anasi manages to keep his stability nice and low. Reserve down. Let the Stormcrow make his move.
For tactical advantage.
Stormcrow, what you doing? He's exposed. He's going to be able to shoot at us. He's going to shoot at the Anasi. Okay, hitting with all the lasers, because this specific version of the Stormcrow C, is literally designed to shoot at fast-moving targets to take care of them.
Internal structure damage.
So, evasion is not our friend here.
Talk to me.
Alright, can I get a good shot on you without exposing my right torso? Not a great shot, but it's a shot. Let's pop over here. Okay, we hit once, and a couple of missiles. Trying to snake their way on up. You might have a shot.
Ready for orders.
Good Paladin on the roll. 59. How about if I went high? 39. And if I sprinted and went high? 46. 59. 59, but decent evasion. We need to protect our right side, so left towards the Firestarter is fine. And light him up with everything you've got. Going over the line. So hopefully we'll build a little bit of instability into him. And structure exposed. Okay, so now we have something open for a machine gun to get in. The Enforcer. Enforcer can get a 59 shot as well. We got close. 59 as well. Again, we're going to focus on the Stormcrow at this point. And we'll lob a 100 damage shell at him. No, we'll also go over the line. Missed with the cannon. But 2 good hits with the laser. One of them went internal. Fusion core crit. He's no longer... Oh, he's no longer evasive. The only one left to shoot, though, is Whisper. And Whisper needs to chill. The left is right, so that actually exposes our arm. We're looking at 33s, 39s. We gotta stay inside the area. We may not shoot, because we could shoot. We cook this. How many guns do I lose if I try and keep it under heat? I'm down to 2 machine guns. No, we're gonna cook this. We're gonna shut the mech down with heat. Yeah, Josh, we're gonna burn her up. Because that'll shut us down, which saves us from an ammo explosion. This does mean the Stormcrow gets an opportunity to shoot us, but the Stormcrow just failed his check and will fall down. Okay, Stormcrow's on his back. 3 of 4 pilots, and the mech is shut down, which means we don't have to... Never mind. The mech blew up. I was under the impression that if you went over the line, you couldn't explode. I was wrong.
Damn it. Damn it.
Okay.
I'm receiving you.
We shall deal. The Anasi can shoot and scoot, but if he moves, he will be seen by the turret.
Commander?
Mummy Bear, you do have shoot and scoot. So we need to kill a pilot. You would have a 3% chance to kill him. Yeah, the arrow has finally exploded. It's done great work for us. Oof. If I shoot at all, this will cook the mech. So we're gonna... Gotta keep it as chill as possible. We will be rolling to self-destruct on this turn. But I think we got a chance. Am I putting too much effort into trying to knock down the Stormcrow? No, the crab didn't die. The arrow died. Do we want to risk another ammo explosion? We kind of don't, but we may have to. We're going to have to see.
Yes, Commander.
Paladin is right on the line and he's not getting under. Paladin did cook last turn as well. Well, if we wait a turn, he stands back up. And if he stands back up, he gets to shoot. So that's the big concern. We have a shot, we can shoot, and we can move. So we'll take it with the crab first. So that blew off the side torso. So he's down to 2 injuries left.
That's 1 less hostile on the field.
And we can now hide. Okay, so he is almost dead now.
Orders?
Oh wait, no, he is dead. We blew up the engine. Okay, so we no longer have to worry about the Stormcrow. If we move, though, we spend a turn cooking. So we're going to Vigilance and Brace right here. That'll chill us out, give us a turn. We don't reload here, Laurendell. We keep it cooking. Because otherwise, it's too easy. It's too easy just to go, oh, well, you know, something bad happened, let's reload. No, we want the full experience. We're gonna move him. Gotta move him quick, honestly.
I'm receiving you.
Yeah, Save Scumming is the nickname for it. He's gonna be hot for a couple of turns now. That's a bit of a problem. Okay, we're gonna Vigilance him as well. And then we're gonna walk the mech. Hopefully get far enough away. Our left, which means we gotta guard our right. So we'll go there.
Confirmed.
And brace. And next turn we'll get down under our heat threshold.
Damage.
Yeah, it's not official Iron Man, but we try and get Iron Man. Because otherwise there's no stakes at that point. I mean, if you do it like that, then what do you ever risk? The risk is part of the fun. Okay, we missed him with the AC-20, which we really... Wow, he missed 3 of 4 shots at an 86% chance to hit. Really? Please don't hit me with that flamer. God damn it. Why can't I shut off my own mechs?
Yes, Commander.
That's my biggest question.
Position confirmed.
Damn it! I knew it was gonna happen.
Orders.
Fighting the clans is a lesson in humility. He did to me what I try and do so often to my enemies. And that is to just try and keep him over the line.
Say goodbye.
Okay, we hit him once, so we're down 2 mechs. Luckily, we still have the big cannon mech. Please stop lighting me on fire, you cretin. Okay, the overheat's fine.
Mech is overheating. I'm ready for orders.
Oh, never mind, the overheat is not fine. Well, in that case, we do go to the lines on this one, because this will be our second turn overheating. We want to just barely hit the shutdown.
Got it.
Okay, and then now shut your mech off, girl. Shut it completely off.
Scored a critical. 8 critical. Shut
Good, alright, she's safe. She will chill out next turn.
Talk to me.
And now we will get our crab in the fight.
Copy that.
2-1 boom, not a good. He's never had a good mission against clans, I remember. Starburst has great missions against the clans. Called shots from where? Apparently we are in view of the turrets. That's not good. Clans are rough. They really, really are. Okay, Firestarter moving forward. Calling shot right torso. Please don't hook me too much. I am over the line, but hopefully I can chill out.
my internal structure. Systems back
Okay, we're
online.
back online. They got a deep scan on us. I don't quite know what that means, but we're about to find out. 71% chance on the light rifles.
Aye, aye.
1 hit. And there goes his right leg, so he's on his side. Ferrofibrous was destroyed, so we're not getting any of that out of him.
Take that as a look.
And he's on his back. Most recent missions of the main campaign have been going well. Yes, they really have. They've been going phenomenal. Alright, so we should be able to get the Enforcer moving before she cooks. Or actually, I probably am going to take a shot with her. See if he can't knock off his other leg.
I can't take much more of this.
You'll be fine.
Standing by.
Okay, so we are good to go right back over the line. 90% chance to hit is what I like to see. And his CT is 30, his leg is 60. Yeah, we're gonna blow off this. Slightly over the line. Please don't blow up too over the line. Aha! Engine right there. Okay, so Clan XL.
Heat damage. Damn it.
And now we just need to destroy the facility. No, we don't want to core it. We want to keep it alive.
Talk to me.
We want to keep as much as we can alive because we can steal it, we can use it. It can be useful to us. Alright, let's, we got a guard. Oh, I can't get around this corner. I'm gonna brace.
Receiving you.
My bear is gonna get under heat.
On my way.
We're looking at 3 turrets so far. We know one of them is an LRM turret, which we must defend ourselves from. Okay, we'll drop down underneath the turrets.
Good to go.
And Mummy Bear can get eyes on 2. But she still has armor, so we're going to abuse that as much as we can. Reinforced Shredder turret, 65% chance to hit. I'm going to Vigilance to bump us up 1.
Firing.
Hit him with the 100. Missed with only one of them. Okay, good. Heat is critical, but we're
Generates
fine.
a lot of heat,
Because
Commander.
the first round of shooting, you are not over the line. You are not vulnerable to that. And 76 on the light rifles. Okay, buddy, that was dumb. But now what Mummy Bear can do, turn off the AC-20. Keep it off. 2 lasers. Got it. Okay, turret down. That's the first one to deal with. I'm hoping we keep most of these mechs. I've only got 1 in reserve, unfortunately. Ooh, if we move, we cook. So we're just going to done right there. Get us underneath the line again. So the first of the turrets has been destroyed.
Talk to me.
We do, however... Oh, that's a building. Okay, we can shoot the building without any problem. And we've got more than enough ammunition to waste on just shelling out the building.
Enemy structure is weakening.
If we kill the turrets, we get additional money, but we're doing this one
That's
for
a
the...
clean miss.
We're doing this one for the stuff. So let's reserve down underneath the turrets. Gives us free movement.
Orders.
Sledge is gonna stand still, honestly, and just keep shelling the building. He missed one, really?
Lucky bastard. He got away clean.
And
Confirmed.
I'd like to step her out.
Waiting for orders.
Don't have enough for a vigilance round, though.
Coordinates received.
Oh! That's not cool. We're about to be flanked.
Locking on.
So we have at least three mechs that are now coming after us. We haven't killed the turrets, and we've got 2 more buildings to destroy. Oh, and we're at half health. That's great. Yep, it was an ambush.
What's up, boss?
And I see just one of the buildings.
Location confirmed.
Okay, we've got a 150 and a 100 and a 200. If we hit with everything, we destroy this building.
Locking on target.
Okay, that's everything, so that building should be gone. Time to bail tough it out. Time to finish killing the 100 health building, and then we run.
Level.
So we're going to take what we can get. We're not fighting the ambushers, we don't have to. Oh, we've been haywired. That could be ugly. It's going to slow us down, and it's going to reduce our cooling ability. Plus a little bit of heat, that's even worse.
The heat is frying.
Yeah, Darius appears to be the one who's trying to get us killed the most.
Got my attention.
Get me... I can't show myself to that turret. Do I have a round of... I do not have a round of vigilance. Okay, get underneath the turrets. Yeah, she's probably going to get shot at by more, but that's frankly not okay, but it's what we can deal with. He was having fun at the back door surprise. Yup. Might be time to show Darius the door? Yeah.
Got my attention.
Certainly appears to be trying to get us all killed. I will get to move before the turrets get to operate, so I will take this risk. Fire everything. Both cannons hit. Oh no, we missed with one of the cannons. Gosh darn it. So it'll have to be a shoot and run. Because we've got to take out one more building. And then we're out of here. Put Darius in a mech. I saw Elemental. Okay. That's bad. You know what I bet? The evac will be there. That's my bet.
Orders. Aye, aye.
Okay, so we now get to run. And this ought to be the interesting part. Because if we can get out of here, we got a lot of cool clan tech.
Target destroyed.
Okay, the evac zone is over there. Vigilance. And I must guard my right side.
Confirmed.
Good. Shoot at the enforcer. Thank you. Structure exposed, but it's just the cannon arm. More heat.
My heat
Reducing us, keeping us from
isn't
running.
fast enough. I'm taking damage.
Okay, get us on the move.
Move into position.
This will get us below the level. And now we can start sprinting. Yes, we are going to run. Yes, another toad has come to take his revenge. As all of these mechs come after us. The evac zone is close, though, so there is that going for us.
Talk to me.
Get running.
Roger.
Get that crab in motion, man. With half strength, I would withdraw immediately when learning there's another lance out there. Well, the buildings should be... Oh god, you're fast. The buildings are relatively easy to destroy. There's that going for us. So I figured we had an opportunity to destroy the buildings and then get the hell out. And we're gonna get out, I think. Unless this toad gets on top of me. Which he could do. He is very fast. But I think I might be able to get to the evac zone in the next turn. I hope I can. So they're like, oh, nope, he's going for the punch. Here it comes. Please, whatever you do, don't. Where did that hit? Ugh.
Critical.
Just stop, please. Oh god. Don't break anything? Okay, we're unsteady, so we can't do much. And now we can't run.
You've got my attention.
You absolute piece of filth. I hate this thing so bloody much.
Standing by.
With precision ammo at point-blank range, we have a 39% chance of hitting with an AC-20.
On my way.
We've got to try it, because this is the only way we get out of here alive.
Engage.
Oh, thank God, girl! Oh, you, Mummy Bear, you are the woman of my dreams. Thank you so much. Okay. Now she's gonna get shot at with haywire and all this terrible stuff. But she doesn't have an XL engine. Heat critical, AC 20 crit. Sledge, go.
Follow my lead.
That was not a one-shot, one kill. It was a 4 shots, 1 kill. She fired everything. She hit his arm with the AC-20, which cored through his arm, his torso, and then opened up his CT. But we barely got out of that one. That was close. That was unbelievably close.
Orders?
Orders are to get away from the incoming nutjob fires.
Full speed.
Alright, our turn again. Sledge,
Got my attention.
get into that zone.
Affirmative.
That came close. He came so close to being able to destroy. Oh, he hit the CT. He came close to destroying that grab. That one toad had the opportunity to annihilate the entire mech. So, that was not a good chance to happen. Yeah, last shell of the AC-20. I noticed that. It was a, you either do this or we all die sort of deal. And she did it. Okay, we're out of here. Pick us up. We're gone. Hopefully we can recover most of those mechs. God, that ammo explosion was rough. I was expecting it, but I had hope. I had so much hope that it would just be able to fix it for one turn. Ugh. That is rough. I don't think we killed the pilots, though, so we should be able to get both of our pilots back. They did take injuries from it, but I don't think they're dead. Alright, get us back to the Argo. Get us on out of here. We need to rebuild the company, I'm afraid. Hope is not a strategy? No. But when you're fighting the clans, it's about all you've got. Until you get clan tech. Alright, we made 201,000 C-bills on this one. Oh, 235, 230. But no injury to the pilots, so they're fine. We're gonna have to see if Darius has managed to recover the mechs themselves. That'll be the important one. Alright, Stormcrow. 1, 2, 3, 4 parts to it. I think that's what I'm taking. Actually, no, I need stuff, though, don't I? I'd love to take nothing but Stormcrow parts, but I need XL engines. I need fusion cores. Double heatsinks. So many double heatsinks. Patchwork materials. MMGs. I can't take the double heatsinks. I need more stuff. I have a Clan XL already, so we're good on that. A micro pulse I can turn into a melee weapon. A medium pulse clan is 16 damage, 18 heat, plus 2 accuracy and ignores 2 pips. This is not 40k, sir. We are very much playing in a world where hope is required. LB20 would be 50% crit. It's not super useful. DNI cockpit does not have an injury resist, but does reduce damage taken. That'll be important. And thinking Clan Endo. Oh, Clan Pharaoh. No, we're taking that. Alright, so we're loading up on stuff that we're desperately going to need to rebuild a couple of mechs with. With any luck, we'll pick up all 4 parts of that Stormcrow, but then again, I mean, that's not going to happen. 13 pieces, 4 of them turning out to be Stormcrow parts. I highly doubt that'll happen. A couple of double heatsinks would be very nice. But let's see what the game is going to reward us. We don't need Clan cockpits. We really just don't. Okay, we got 1 spider and assy part, 1 part to the arrow. So we're not getting them back. 1, 2, 3 Stormcrow parts. That's pretty good. We got the medium pulse laser. Nice. We got the fusion core. Did I pick the fusion core? I think I did. Got a hand and a double heatsink. So 41 million worth of salvage out of that mission. So let's see how much how many of our mechs are left. We might be down to three mech lances for a little while, as we attempt desperately to rebuild ourselves. We have an okay amount of cash. We should be alright. But let's see if Yang can manage to fix all of the broken things, because that will be very, very important if we want to move on forward. Sledge fighting the clans is a rough, rough day. Much rather have Starburst's, her bushwhackers, because they are just... they're basically owning the day in that campaign. Especially now that they have Clan XL engines in the one. They both move so incredibly quickly. Alright, Yang, give me the good news! I hate you with every fiber of my being, Darius. Ugh. So we're in trouble now. Officially in trouble. We're at a 3-mech bay. Alright, Storage, what do you got for me? Storage tells me that I have, in light mechs, almost got a Commando 1C, so there will be that. And in mediums, almost have a Vindicator, so keep an eye out for Vindicators, which are on Liao space, which we're nowhere near. In heavies, almost got a Jaeger mech. Alright, so we're going to need to chill out for a couple of days, as our pilots are fatigued and injured. Actually, no, our pilots are just fatigued. Nobody took an injury on that, despite the fact that the mechs blew up. The Enforcer is 18 days from being fixed. Okay, we're chilling out for a month, it looks like. Actually, quick check. Store. Do you got any stuff in here? I know we're not connected to the online store anymore, but do you have any cool things that I can rip off and use desperately to repair my lance? We've been here before. This is not unsalvageable at all. I mean, when in Starburst campaign, she was down to 3 parts for a long time. Got a Fusion Core 20. What the heck can that run? It's half a ton. Oh, it's got to be for power armor. All right, mechs, do you got anything? You got nothing. Equipment, you've got a couple of lower arms, fusion cores, and weapons. Just ammunition, it looks like. Yeah. Just ammunition in the stores, unfortunately. Okay, so we're chilling for a couple of days. So we need to look for... Actually, quick check. Command Center. What's that half-scale mission? Small Merrick base on Rochelle, their latest attack. Suggesting receive from a hostile power. We might withstand a second attack of that scale. Half-skull 417 will take it. But I need to have the mechs up. The 3-mech phase of Starburst campaign was really fun. It was really tight. I mean, that's for sure. That was a nightmare all around. Just trying to desperately get through every single day. But yeah, it was fun. And we made it work too, which made me very happy. Okay, the crab needs a little bit of repairs. One of the MMLs took a crit. Patch that up. Okay, if I wanted to put in this light engine... Never mind. There we go. Now the mech will be safe from killing itself.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
So, putting in a Clan XL engine means that the engine will no longer automatically die if we lose the torso. So that just made that mech a heck of a lot tougher. So that's actually a real good thing that we came out of. And we get Gunnery 7. Okay, Gunnery 7 was a critical level. So now we can start bringing up his piloting, his guts, and all the other things.
Ready for orders.
Mummy Bear, I could give you piloting. That would give you +1 max of evasion. But I don't think I'm going to put you in the Jenner. You're going to stay in that Enforcer for a while.
Talk to me.
Yes, Commander.
Whisper needs another 1800 experience. Call chop plus a view distance bonus. Then we need piloting on her.
Mech warrior training complete.
Alrighty, so our mechs are mostly patched, except for the autocannon on the Enforcer. We'll fix that up, and then we'll be able to go on a mission. Oh, there's something wrong on the crab. Wrong on the crab. What? We're 3 tons underweight? Did we lose anything? Interesting. Where did we get 3 tons? Does anybody know where that came from? I am legitimately confused. Oh, we had a light engine in there, not an XL engine. Oh. Interesting, and I have 2 slots to fill 3 tons. If I upgraded this to Clan Pharaoh, keeps us at the same weight, but much fewer crit slots. And really, if I upgraded this to Clan Endo as well, that frees up most of our crit slots. Plasma Torch takes up everything. What do you think, guys? A Plasma Torch or 2 Arc Welders? For a little bit of close combat glory. It's not the most efficient close combat mech, but it can deal a lot of damage if it gets in close. What do you think? We turned it into a pseudo melee. It's still only dealing 25 damage as normal. Does it have a quirk because of that? Low profile is plus defense. That actually works out okay. Arc welders or plasma torch? That is the question. Yeah, we'll try this. Give him a little bit of a close quarters punch. I don't know if we'll ever use it. 2 of them will lessen the chance of losing a melee? Yeah, that's a good point. Or I could upgrade one of the guns. But they ignore a pip of evasion, which keeps them accurate. Oh, that prevents that from happening. Go a Narc Beacon. Get a little bit of accuracy buffing going on there. Arc welders from Raider. Alright, we'll give the arc welders a shot. So that does mean, though, that we are going to have to upgrade him to Clan Endo. Because that will keep him with enough slots to fit it. And then that still gives us an extra ton to put something on board. Equipment high. How's your heat at this point? Heat sinking 60 for 64, but that's only when he fires the arc welders. So we should be fine on that. We've already got a slick suite, so we don't need... Ooh. Supercharger is how much? You don't say. We're putting a supercharger on this thing. Oh, his heat goes really badly down on that one. So what I'm going to do is, do we have any... Oh, we already have 10 double heat sinks. I thought for a second we had a single heatsink, but we don't. So this will be fine, I think. What does the supercharger do? 15% heat generation from processor. So we're going to have to worry about the heat a little bit more, but we can get into much closer positions. For 9 days, let's lock that in. The crab is about to get an interesting little upgrade. Of course, the Enforcer can also receive an upgrade now. So the AC-20 has been dented, but we can repair that. And equipment. We have 2 light engines, so I may as well put 1 in here. And a D&I cockpit. A little bit of engine, a little bit of damage reduction going on there. Got 3.5 tons. I've got a medium lasers and 2 energies. That crab is normally very cool. It normally is, but now it's going to be a little bit hotter. Because it's generating 64 heat, minus 10, so 54 heat, and it sinks 60. But increase that by 15% now. So if anybody wants to, that'll be plus 7. So it'll generate like 1 or 2 points of heat when it shoots just the long-range weapons. So that should work out nicely for us. We've got 3.5 tons. I'm thinking a Narc. That'll give us 3 tons worth. Or I could throw on more lasers. No, I'm already at the maximum on the medium lasers. A missile launcher, but the only thing I can think of is it would be an LRM-5, which isn't all that useful. Do I have an ATM? I don't think so. Or an SRM-6, I meant. Honestly, it really doesn't need a light engine. I don't have anything to put in here for it to get the light engine. So we'll just put in the D&I cockpit for now. And that'll give him some damage reduction and a couple of other buffs. And then the Jenner, on the other hand, the Jenner we need to make survive. So we've got a crew injury cockpit, which protects us for 2. But, yeah, we don't have anything else for it. We can put an energy targeting computer in there, which we will. That is going to put us overweight, but we're going to put in a light engine, because we have 2 of them. Engine light. So that gives them 2 additional tons to work with things. So we could fit a maximum of 4 energy weapons. I don't think we have any clan energy, did we? Alright, so vehicle flamers, medium pulse clan. Alright, I'm going to do that. And probably swap out this heatsink for a double heatsink, but we're going to check on a couple of other things. So that'll help with the accuracy at longer range. Well, at medium-ish range, but that'll be good. And then... yeah, that'll be it for the pulses. We then also have the double heatsink, which we can put in there. Kind of don't want to do it since I've only got the 1, though. But he needs it. He really does need that. The heatsink. No, I want the double heatsink. Thank you. Of course I can't. So we have a double heatsink on the one side and Angel Elysium on the other. That'll put us at 39 heat sinking, 46 heat generation. So that should keep him relatively cool as well. Angel Elysium plus the defense gyro. Hopefully we'll keep it alive. And it moves pretty gosh darn quickly. I could go with Pharaoh, but what about I get out of this? 0.81 tons. So it would be an armor upgrade. Or Solar Spikes, which would reduce damage taken and increase the melee. We don't need to bother, so we won't go with the Pharaoh. Alright, so that will help the Jenner. So just a medium pulse laser and a little bit more cooling. And we will be ready to rock in another 9 days. Yeah. But we are now in bankruptcy territory, so we can't be foolish about that. So another 4 days, and we'll be out and going. Day. There we go. Alright, time for fighting a 3 mech lance. Alright, we're going to do beefed up security, because it is a defense base, and they don't mention the clans here at all. It does say raiders, so I'm hoping that'll just be pirates. I am going to go parts, because, well, this would get us up to 500,000-ish in cash. Because we would do, well, maybe not quite that much. 330-ish? Yeah, so I'm going parts on that one. 1, because I might be able to build a battle mech out of it. Alright, so 6653. Whisper's just purely the better pilot. And Raiders, Clan Raiders. Yes, that's possible. Alright, 3 mech lance. We still generate 1.5 skulls with a 3 mech lance, so that's kind of crazy. I don't know where they think we're getting that, but okay. We'll try. So the Jenner should be a little bit more accurate, which will help out. Also should be a little bit cooler, which should also help out a lot. The Crab is about to get a lot faster and has a much better melee punch. So this ought to be interesting. The other thing that I had considered with doing with the Crab was putting on jump jets and letting that thing fly. But what we've got on it right now ought to be good, I think. Cross your fingers. Clan XL engines are a big deal, and when you get them, oh, you want to use them. I can't believe we have 2 light engines. Where do we get... oh, it must have always had the light engine. Huh. Now that I'm thinking about it. So we should hopefully be able to take on a security mission and save all the stuff. We don't need to. I mean, this is just a mission for parts at this point. But getting around 100,000 would be nice as well.
Command interface.
Ah, it's this map again. Alright, dropping down. And we have our APCs down to the south. They have the point defenses. And they do not see the enemy. So the enemy did not spawn south. The enemy has spawned up here on the ridge. And looks like just on the ridge. It says 4 targets, but I'm only... oh, no, they did spawn off the map. Hey, it's Commando 1C. If we get this one part, we'll have a Commando, and that'll give us an entire mech. So that's probably one of the parts that we're going to take. Alright, Jenner, high speed, low drag, generate all the evasion. Ooh. I can't sit still. I can't give them free shots. So lock that down. And we got a 25-ton mech, a 20-ton mech, so we're looking at a flea and a locust? Or no, a flea and a something else. Yeah, there's our flea 4. He went guarded. The commando running up. And he's got an all-cannon 2 and a medium laser. He did manage to hit the Sleipner, but the Sleipner should have a decent amount of armor on that. And with any luck, that'll survive. Let's hope we don't have another super heavy vehicle come off that pass. Yup. Oh, that would be terrifying.
How can I help?
Okay, let's see how fast he can move. He can move that far, and if he decides he wants to run, he can move really gosh darn fast. Okay, that's going to be interesting. Let's just walk it. We're looking at 67% accuracy. I'm happy with that. It would be cool, literally, if you went into an Arctic or winter planet, you could kit your mechs with big guns and poor heat dissipation just to use the environment to cool down. Yeah, you can do that, and there's something to be said for equipping your mechs deliberately to do that sort of thing. But I like to build more balanced mechs. There's not a wrong way to play, but... Okay, so we managed to tear off the arms of one of the fleet, which took out his large laser. Oh, so that was great. So the fleet no longer has a large laser. That's a huge amount of damage he's no longer going to be able to deal out. And it looks like we're just looking at 4 mechs so far. Mummy Bear, can you get a shot on? That'd be 39. How about if you got a little bit closer? It'd be flat 30. So we're just gonna... Or 39 on the lasers versus 30. So we're just gonna walk on forward. Actually, if we came up here... Yeah, 33. So 39 on the lasers. We're gonna shut off the autocannon. And just blitz with lasers. Hey, we hit once. That'll damage the side torso. And the Sleipners are running. They are very fast. I like the fact of how fast they are, because it means next turn they're going to turn on the turrets. And that will make the enemy cry. Okay, if I sprinted and got up right behind you... Oh, what are you? I didn't check. A Commando 1D. You have an SRM-6 and a large laser. How's your armor, actually? Your armor is good, except, well, it's light armor. But it's not damaged armor, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, we're going to get right up behind him, and we're going to blast him in the back, because I'm less worried about that fleet now that it no longer has a large laser. Come on, one more hit. I think that did it. Nope, she managed to hit the side. It's almost dead. It's very close to being dead. But it is unsettled. Gonna fire his large laser, not connect with anything. And his missiles did hit once. 9 health. We just needed one more medium laser to hit that. And the fleet is rushing off to the side. It wants no part of this. All the evasion stacking. I'm gonna have to chase him down with a Jenner. 25 tonner. He managed to hit again with that cannon. But I think the Sleipner's got to get away. And the Jenner jumping forward, taking a large laser shot, so he's also going to have to be somewhat dangerous. But at least it's not a large pulse laser. That would be the scary one. Alright, Sledge. If you just fired at him, we're looking at decent chances, so we're going to go for it. Line him up. There goes his leg. There goes a knockdown. His lack of evasion. He has nothing on board that I care about. Even his fusion core is pathetic. Oh, wrong button. Needed spacebar. And the turrets are online. So I'm just going to reserve down now with my last mech and let the turrets do whatever the turrets want to do. And then we'll follow up. Call top right arm. Gyro destroyed. Good job, so we don't have to worry about the commando anymore. Jenner with 4 pulse lasers is nasty. Yes, it would be. I'm thinking about doing it. I really am. I just need more medium. I just need more heat sinks. Oh, this fleet is just having a bad day. First he lost his large laser, then he lost his other arm. It's not good for him. A little bit more damage on there.
Commander?
Alright, Mummy Bear, a long-range autocannon shot will be a 39. If you got in as close as you could, would be a 52.
I'm away. Double time.
So we're looking at a 52 or a 65. Turn on the 65 and blow that commando out of the water. You missed with the big cannon. I gotta say, that was mostly the point of having that cannon. Enemy turn. Fleet's coming back. Decided it's getting involved with its little flamer. Whoosh. And missed. We're gonna wrap around and kill the fleet. I mean, that's the intention. But I'm just gonna reserve down to the bottom to do it. Just in case the turrets want to mark a target for me, make my life a little bit easier. Commando coming in to punch the Enforcer. You seriously want to get close to a guy who's got an AC-20? I mean, yeah, you've got a decent amount of evasion, but we've got turrets who can mark you out if they need to. Okay. I'm not going to complain. I'm just going to note that. But yeah, we have the pulse lasers to turn the Jenner into a pulse laser Jenner. I'm not certain about the heat. That's my major concern with that one. Check to avoid instability. He's almost unstable. drop down. Let the turrets do their job, or rather the job that I should be doing. I was hired to do the job, but I'm going to let them do it if they want. Okay, machine gun fire, structure exposed, hand destroyed. I want the hand. I need the hands. Okay, Sleipner pulling around to the side. Also probably going to shoot the same target. Lights that punch amuse me. Yeah, it's generally a bad idea. Not always. I mean, we've seen the Toad. The Toad is also technically considered a light. And when that thing punches, everybody dies. Come on. Just make him a little bit unstable, and I will be able to blitz him. Looks like they weren't able to do it. Okay, Mummy Bear. Your target is, well, the Commando. I think we all knew this was coming. Do I care? Just in case. Oh! Ooh. Not quite enough to kill him, unfortunately. It did tear off half of his mech, though. So we do have that going for us.
Talk to me.
Sledge can get a shot on the rushing around little guy. Yes, he can, with most of his weapons on fairly good, so this should make him unsteady without too much trouble. If he's really lucky, he could even knock him down. There goes an arm with some of his medium lasers.
That was a critical hit, lad.
Yes, Commander.
And Whisper is going to circle around to his back. 99. 15. Yeah, that won't kill him. We're going to still circle around to the back. We're just going to move a little bit faster so we can not have so little evasion. Not you, but you. Okay, 4 good hits. Oh, we're looking at some plenty of crits and a stability check failed. He's going to be on his back. Oh, that fusion core is almost gone if it's not gone already. Yep, engine destroyed. Okay, we have the reinforcements dropping in. Unfortunately, we still have 3 of the primary enemy forces alive, which is a little bit not great. Commando is walking. Going to fire his laser. I'm going to kill the flea, I think. Whisper. Yeah, this flea, he's got no front armor. His back armor is 5. If I tried to shoot him from the front, we're looking at 71. If I shoot him from the back, it's a 10% difference. It's a big deal. This Jenner, though, is much cooler than I remember it being, so that single double heatsink must have helped a lot. Alright, so we've taken out the flea, we've taken out the Jenner, we've taken out one of the commandos, we're about to kill the other commando. And then we need to rush on over here to destroy the reinforcing units. Okay, they're up in the corner. It's a Saladin. Oh crap, that's an AC-20. And that's an AC-2 from another commando 1C. Alrighty. So I'm going to reserve so that I can see whether or not I need to bother shooting at the commando at all. Because the Sleipners are in the area, they might be able to kill him. He doesn't have a whole heck of a lot going for him. Okay, he's been hit, he's lost his leg, he's going to be on the ground, he'll have no evasion. He's mostly done for. If his pilot doesn't bail, I'm going to be surprised. I am surprised! Other Saladin, are you going to rush in to save everything? Okay, we got a Cicada. Cicadas are not very good mechs. I mean, the concept is interesting, but they're too big. Okay, engine destroyed, so the commando we don't have to deal with, now we get to run in. Yeah, the Saladins are terrifying. They've got an AC-20, and they're a hover chassis, which means they move super fast. Alright, we got a deep scan going down on the Cicada. I would have preferred it to go down on the Saladin, because I don't really care about the Cicada. He's got 2 medium lasers and a flamer. And a decent number hits, structure exposed. Oh, arm gone. So the laser turret is getting involved and saying goodbye. Large pulse laser, really digging into him. So target acquired. He's not unsteady, but he's really gosh darn close. Enemy phase, we got more movement going on. And it's up to us. Okay.
I've got your back.
Sledge, I don't think you've got the shot, but I'd like you to get the shot. It's not going to happen, so just run at full speed.
Roger that.
And chill out a bit. Oh, we got enemies moving.
Orders?
So a heavy mech is out there? I'm not going to complain, because if we can take a heavy mech down and steal all his stuff, that would be great. But still, heavy mechs are dangerous. Okay, Saladin moving up, firing his what now? What is this Saladin equipped with? Oh, never mind, it's a primitive Saladin. I don't care anymore.
Orders?
My tank lance would be some manticores and demolishers. Patent tanks are also really good. So let's continue to rush around to the back here. The Commando 1C and an unknown mech type. Got a lot of evasion. Chilling out a little bit. We might get into range next turn. Pepper box rifle from that. Not a whole heck of a lot of damage, but the building doesn't have a whole heck of a lot of health. Yeah, crisis averted. Yep, the Saladin only ended up being a primitive Saladin with a pepper box. Stop hitting my buildings. But we are looking at one medium. Oh, it's the Cicada, duh. 20-tonner coming from the back. So we will... Can I get a shot on that Cicada? I can. What's the shot looking like? 78. If I sprinted to get closer, 79. So we're just going to move. Use that supercharger. And I'm in range of multiple targets, so I'm going to do this and this. Can I get in range of that? Nope, it's B or nothing. Okay. Blast away. 2 good hits with the cannons. Made him unsteady. And then 1 laser hit on the Commando. A couple of missiles to go in there as well. My tank lance would be the super heavy artilleries. Well, at that point... Okay, so that's a lot going down on a Locust P. It's a Pirate Locust. It's not a special dagger, is it? No, it's crappy weapons. Cicada having to walk slowly forward because he was made unsteady by the long-range fire. Opening fire and not able to touch the laser sniper turret at all. That's probably going to get him killed. Let's be real here. Well, he did generate 3 pips of evasion.
What's up, boss?
So he does have that going for him. Cicada's 46. You're 27. If I sprinted to get even closer... Jesus, Enforcer's fast in a straight line. 46 on the Saladin. Do I care? No, I don't. 46 on you. Turn on the cannon. Not the Commando, but the Cicada. Oh, there goes the Cicada. So we've dealt with him. Not made of seatbelts. Yeah, that is a concern. The problem with trying to run a tank lance in tabletop is the fact that a tank lance is vulnerable to through armor criticals from the sides. If you get around to the side of them, you basically get to roll on a crit. So if anybody aims an SRM-6 your way, you're dead. It's a really, I don't want to say unfortunate because it's very abusable if you play a mech lance to annihilate tank lances. But it does become a concern. Although vehicles can't fall over and vehicles are immune to heat, which is really cool. Oh, this poor Commando just getting abused. Gone. They really didn't need us here. I'm not complaining, but they did not need us here. And now the Saladin taking long-range fire. Nothing too much, just a smattering. And in return, is the Saladin going to come surging forward? Locust. It's on to us. Well, the Saladin is incredibly vulnerable, and I don't think I can get to him in time. If I were to shoot from here, 46 with a medium pulse. Our clan medium pulse laser shoots further than our medium lasers. Hey, it's an urban mech. I didn't think it was you. Let's kill Irby. I would like another 3 clan medium pulse lasers because they're hilarious. But I've only got the 1. Alright, what do we got? Saladin is zipping around to the side with his pepper box. He's going to hide inside the mineral field, which is a great plan. Unfortunately, he is at a bit of a long range, so it's going to be kind of difficult. Wasn't able to touch the laser sniper turret at all. And Irby's going to come back in order to engage in light mech combat. And he did tag us with a tagger. In addition to all of his rocket launchers, but now he's out of rocket launcher ammo. Trash can final boss. Yes, indeed. Although that would be the Mackie. Okay, Pirate doing some damage to the reinforced sniper turret. Almost killing it, in fact. That's pretty rough. Who's the medium mech? Oh, it's a 50-ton vehicle. I'm going to reserve, I don't care. I don't think it's going to get here in time. Okay, a lot going down on the Locust. 50, oh, there's multiple large vehicles in the back. 50 tons. I don't know, and I don't know. That's a lot going down. It's a Vedette. Okay, Vedettes are not all that dangerous. And the Locust is unsteady. And is now about to take some missiles. I don't know how much longer this Locust will last. Fusion core crit. He's got 2 more crits on the fusion core and he's dead. Well, there goes a light. There goes his left leg. And I think he's going to be over on his back if he that doesn't crit anything. Nope, engine destroyed. We got him. Or they got him, I suppose. And a deep scan on the Saladin to make him vulnerable to the next round of shooting. 2 60-ton vehicles. Ooh. That could get ugly.
How can I help?
You got a side shot on him. That'll be a 61. Yeah, we'll take that. Line him up. 61 hits. And just need a little bit more damage to open him up. Mummy Bear, can you provide? That will be the major question of the day. House Merrick putting in work. Yes, indeed. They ain't got no time for this. 52 is shut off the AC. 20 will fire with the lasers only. No, that will put us over the line. I don't feel like playing over the line just right now. Almost came close. Saladin is almost dead. Chicken shoot, they just keep coming. I'm not going to complain. The more they come, the more equipment I get to steal. Pepper box being launched in the way of the Jenner. The Jenner mostly does not care, but a little bit. Hurting the Jenner's feelings. Sprint. If I were to shoot at you up there, what am I looking at? A 90% chance, but unfortunately it's going to be on your right side. Which I haven't damaged yet. So I think if we sprinted and we moved here, we turned our back to the thing. Yeah, that'll work. Line them up, turn off a medium laser, turn off a second medium laser, because really it's the medium pulse that we care about. Heatsink destroyed. And a little bit more peppering all around. He's almost unstable, but not quite. If we had fired everything, he might have gone unstable. Although if I can get him to sprint again. Nope, he's coming up with the pepper box to shoot the Enforcer. Little bit of light damage, we're good, we're fine. But I do need to get these mechs heading over towards the northwest. Okay, he's almost shut down. Reserve down to the bottom, let the turrets do the work.
I'll be waiting.
Let them do the heavy lifting and we'll be fine. Vedette rolling on in the corner. Firing his AC-5, not managing to connect with anything. And these APCs took the long way around. Vedette is now vulnerable to incoming fire. Okay, the Shredder turret deciding to open up on him. The Saladin does not... Well, he does. He needs 75 more damage because he put his weak side away from us now. Large pulse. Come on, hit him. Wow, you missed a lot. But he's been target acquired. He'll be an easier shot from the rest of the incoming missiles. I'd like to see him destroyed by them, but I don't think that's going to happen. Enemy turn. They get to roll now with their 60-tonners.
I've got your back.
Okay, Sledge. Can you get a direct line? You can get a direct line of sight. It'll be 73s.
Waiting for orders.
Mummy Bear, can you get a closer direct line of sight? It'll be 65s.
Understood.
So we'll do that.
Moving fast.
Target you in the corner of my eye. And we'll fire just the AC-20.
On your tail.
Haha! Love it! Saladin has been dealt with. Now we get to focus on the urban mech as we move over to take care of these 60-tonners. And that means Sledge, if you wouldn't mind completely and totally and utterly annihilating an urban mech, that would be grand. Line him up. Double hit. Couple of lasers to go in with it. His CT is open. Fusion core crit. He's well over the unsteady threshold.
Punch right through his armor.
So now he has to walk slowly. And he will come off his hill. Pepper box into the crab. But that's okay.
You need more practice.
He does. He has emergency shut it down, so he's dead. The turrets are going to kill him.
Commander.
So honestly, I'm just going to reserve down to the bottom. I'm going to give all my mechs an opportunity to do whatever I want. There was no point to deep scan that, guys. You already had him locked up. The Vedette is coming closer. Opening fire on the Shredder turret. Ooh, he might kill it. I hope not, because that Shredder turret is super useful. And let the turrets rock and roll. Calling shots. Right torso. Guys, go for the CT. He's open. Got a gyro crit. He's unsteady. And he's only got 6 health of the CT left. There we go. Pyro Derby is gone. And the Sleipnir is continuing to take the super long ray around. I think they're trying to get us involved because they want their money's worth on this one. We got another 3 turns. If we can kill these mechs or these vehicles in 3 turns, we get a nice bonus, even though we didn't take this as cash. Ooh, somebody's opening fire with an ultra auto gun. Oh no, it's 3 AC2s. We need to get in there. So one of them was a pike, which is fairly light and easy to destroy.
Yes, Commander.
So let's get our sprint on. At maximum sprint, she will not get in range. But she will be there next turn, and this will give her a turn to cooldown, which is important. You don't want to put your lights too far. The other 610er is another pike. Okay.
Talk to me.
We should be able to take that in 3 turns. I just don't have a line of sight here. What? Really? Guess not. Okay. Well, in that case, Mummy Bear, can you get close enough to actually shoot anybody? You can. Good. Let's get her right up close and personal with people. A pike, a vedette, and a pike. The vedette is the easy target.
Now let's see how you handle
Okay,
this.
good damage there. Ballistics computer destroyed. Oh, that's unfortunate. That would have been really nice to salvage.
Critical hit. I'm taking heat damage.
So she's got to chill out for a turn, but she'll walk up and punch
Got your
somebody.
back.
And that'll be her contribution to the battle. 83 rifles on there, that should kill him. If I had an arrow, I'd make it carry like 6 AC2s. That would weigh a lot. Oh, shoot, I shot the wrong one. Darn it. Yeah, I'll be able to move in the Jenner.
Commander.
Jenner, get in there. You need to shoot a pike.
Pulling off.
Lasers on.
Giving them everything I've got.
Okay, that's done. Vehicle destroyed. And now we get to move on to the other pike. Hopefully we don't destroy the pike's targeting computer.
One more.
Yeah, the problem with rocking 6 AC2s is that's 36 tons. So that's kind of hard to manage. Alright, let's see him run. Vedette's coming forward. Ooh, turret destroyed. I want an AC2 chain gun array. You see, that's called a rotary autocannon 2, and that does exactly what you think it does. And if you think that's cool, there is also what's called a rotary autocannon 5, which does exactly what you think it does. Okay, Vedette no longer has evasion, and that's why I reserved. So if you want to do that, Sean, you can do that. Or you can use an ultra autocannon 20, which is an AC-20 that shoots twice. Okay, that tank is destroyed. Just got a single pike left. So the pike will be what we'll dive bomb. And then hopefully we'll kill it. Enemy phase, they get to move the pike forward. Yes, they do. They're now vulnerable to everybody. And a whole bunch of missiles. Not a single thing can touch that Jenner. Alright, Sledge, can you get a side shot? Oh, you can. Beautiful.
Aye, aye.
He never got an opportunity to use his arc welders, but the option is there, and that's the fun bit. This mission is getting better and better. Yup.
Orders?
Whisper. No, Mummy Bear. Nope, nope. Ooh, we're gonna have to spend a turn over the heat line. If I just sit you still... Oh, I should have run her anyway.
Taking damage.
Alright, Whisper gets to move.
Orders?
I just didn't want to risk it.
Affirmative.
Watch Bear Duel and play McWare autocans. Yes, they are fun.
Copy that.
Alright, I think we got him. Good job, and we didn't destroy the ballistics computer this time. So we'll be able to steal that off of him. Although I don't know what we'll use it on. But that should be the entire enemy force right there. Yeah, rotary autocannons are fun. I was using a rotary autocannon 2 Uziel for a little while, but the Uziel is a terrible, terrible mech in MechWarrior Online. So what I use right now is champions. My favorite champion has an AC-20 and an SRM, 2 SRM 6s, plus 4 small lasers, And the one that I go out in when I just want to like relax and chill and do nothing has 3 ultra autocannon 2s. It's hilarious. When we play RogueTech, we can fight each other. You will know it's me by the autocannon 2 mech. They're just so heavy. It's difficult to do that. If you get the rotaries, you can do it, though. Payment increased by 10, 20, 30, 50% increase in payment. Still only paid off 49,000. No unit deployed. We're not quite able to deploy extra units, but hey, we've got parts. So first and foremost, let's just make sure we get it. That'll give us 4 mechs again. 1, 2, 3. Showing up. 1, 2, 3, 4 parts. So no point in that. And no other mech. So we will get a 4th mech out of this. A lot of AC2s. Medium laser pirates, pepperbox rifles, rocket launchers, SRMs. Who had endosteel? I've got plenty of endosteel, so I don't need it right now. How many hands do I got? 3. I don't need that either. Heat sinks we're good on. We've got like 11, right? 13. Ballistics computer. Don't do that game. Back to the bottom of the list with you. The ballistics computer. I don't know what I'm doing with them, but I've got them. A whole ton of AC2 ammo. SRM ammo. Joining the commando club. I don't want to. I'm being forced to. Let's make that perfectly clear right now. I don't want to join this club. I am forced to be here. I think we take the AC2 plus. Because it has 3 pluses. Yeah, we're taking the AC2 plus. So it's 1 evasion to ignore, 50% chance to deal critical hits, 16% to all range brackets, but plus 3 heat generated by the weapon. No, I hate... Well, I don't hate commandos. Commandos are cool. They're terrible in this game, though. Especially the 1C we're about to get. Oof. It's just not going to be a good mech. It's going to be quite bad. But hey, we'll build it into something. And then we need to sell some stuff, because we're really low on cash at this point. So we need to build a commando. We got a fleet part, a Jenner part, and a locust part. A whole bunch of AC2 plus. So that'll be interesting. Large laser is good. The ballistic computers, which we took. At least it's not a cattle master. There is that. Yes, let's always remember that it's not a cattle master. So what we're dealing with is... So we're going to build the commando, sort of as the last thing we do today. Because I think we all want to enjoy building a commando 1C. There's not a whole heck of a lot we can do to it, but we're going to give it a shot. We didn't get that LB autocannon, did we, from the Stormcrow? Your AC mech. If you want, I will put the autocannon 2 on it just for you, Josh, and I will call it after you. Josh, you get to name this commando. Tell me what you want it called. And we shall officially put that in as the name. So while we build this commando, Josh, you get to come up with a name for this mech. As soon as the game finally decides that it's going to actually load me in. Please don't crash. We just got our 4th mech back. We don't want to crash right now. Is the Commando 2C much better? Yes. Okay, if your question contains the words 2C and better, the answer is yes. So we got the Commando 1C, is a recent variant that attempts to make it a long-range direct fire support unit by removing the missiles and replacing it with a single AC2 in the arm. It's just a bad idea all around. The Sentinel. The Sentinel is literally a mech, but yes, we shall call it Sentinel. Alright, over to the mech bay. Let's build the Sentinel. Refit. Oh, it still has a fusion core, that's good. So we won't have to put a new fusion core in it. Place. Rename. Sentinel. It must have an autocannon too. That was a requirement. Because this is half Josh's mech. And of course we have an AC2+++, which is good. We also have a light engine, which is good. That'll give us some weight back. Do you have an XL engine still? No. Okay, let's give him a ballistics computer in the head. And we have 1 ton left. Put the hand over here because the hand gives accuracy. We're missing a heatsink, a medium laser, and an AC2. And a hand. So... why would... oh, we need it because it's a heat problem. Give me a heatsink, please. Thank you. Like the 40k walker? Well, in that case, I should put a large laser on it. That's how I run my Sentinels. They all have las cannons. Although, I've had to rethink that now that the Sentinel has become... Now that the Sentinels all went down in price. We'll go Endo. We'll go Pharaoh to give us... Oh, no, not Pharaoh. We'll just go Endo, because it gets an additional ton. Named it after the pilot that got hit in the head in this campaign. Apex? Well, when you get it... When we build a mech for you, Raider... When we build a mech for you, we can name it Apex. Alright, so we're going to pull that ammo out of the torso because that's suicidal. And... Yeah, we do go the Pharaoh, because we're going to do this with the Pharaoh. We're going to increase our armor. Specifically on the head. I don't believe in not having a full head armor. That's not a smart plan. So we have 2 tons left to put something in this mech. It has a heat of 30, and the AC2 will generate 7. So I could put 2 medium lasers. Wish I could put 2 medium pulses, but that's not going to happen. A light PPC, maybe. If I can find a ton. Where can I find a ton? Somewhere. You have patchwork materials? You don't. I mean, you got a mech named the Punisher in Star Wars. Yeah, that was because Punisher made such a huge impact in that campaign. He was so incredibly important. There was no way to ignore his contribution. Okay, where's a ton that I can get off this mech? I don't think it's out there. Unfortunately, I think we're kind of stuck if we want to do this. Who's the guy who wants... You want a heavy stubber on it? Unfortunately, there's no second ballistics hardpoint. This thing has one energy and 1 ballistic. So I can't put a heavy stubber on it. Unless you want to lose the AC2. I think we want to keep the ballistics computer. The question is, where do we get a ton in here? I'd really like to keep that light PPC. It would just add so much to the long range. AC2? No, AC2 would be an autocannon. No question. It fires a fairly large projectile. Stubbers are machine guns. I mean, they flat out are M2 Brownings. So there's no question about that. Or, that weighs 9 tons. This weighs 6 tons. What we could do is an Ultra AC5. I mean, that's throwing pretty much all your eggs in one basket, but geez, that could work. It would deal 80 damage prospectively instead of 25. The chance of you hitting anything, not so wonderful. But that's not terrible. You have to get a little bit closer. What do you think? We throw an Ultra AC5 on there? And really make the enemy work for it? We have Josh's seal of approval. Like a Sentinel, it shall have no other weapon other than its single side cannon. Do I have... No, I can't. The pod is gonna weigh. Wait. Yeah, it weighs half a ton. So in 19 days... Wait, no ammunition? What? Oh, the Ultra AC5. Duh. Ammo, AC5 ammo. Put that right there. 15 rounds. He will shoot 7 times. That might be a little bit light, actually. With no other secondary weapon. That actually makes me concerned. Maybe we can't afford that. Because it still needs to hit something at the end of the day. Yeah, I don't think we can do this. The weight isn't there. Because normally, with a normal autocannon 5, we would... What about a light or medium rifle? The light rifle, you may as well go with the AC2. And the medium rifle, it's shorter ranged. I mean, we could throw that on there. That would give us 3 tons to play with. And that would give us room for the light PPC. Which we could do. I mean, that is an option. The medium rifle's range ain't so great, and the recoil that it builds is pretty high, but it will shoot 16 times. Which, that'll sort you for the whole battle. So, generates 3 recoil, which is pretty significant. So, medium rifle is 7 tons. If we do that, we don't have the ballistics targeting computer, but that should be mostly okay. And that puts us up to 22 days. Because that medium rifle is hard to mount on things. What's the range on this thing? It is an optimal 300, max 510. And the autocannon 2 is an optimal 510, go up to infinite range. And the Ultra AC5 is optimal 360 out to max, minimum range though. Alright, so we'll lock this down. 22 days until we get our 4th mech out. This is a light sniper and scout. Little tiny commando. Alrighty, so we've got the crab under works right now. It'll take 1 day. The enforcer's going to the top of the list, that way it's finished sooner. Sentinel will be 22 days after that. We are under the threshold for cash right now, but let's be honest, there's parts we can sell. There's junk in here we're not keeping. Quirk Backstabber. Interesting. Probably does additional damage into the back. This has nothing, so we sell that. A Wasp. No. Firestarter 2C we absolutely keep. An Urban Mech. No, we've only got 1 part for it. We'll keep the Firestarter parts because we've got 3 of them. We keep the Toad parts because if we ever get our hands on one of these things, it's going to be amazing. The Wasp is a terrible, terrible mech, even worse than the Commando. Got a Panther 1R, which we have 2 parts for, and Panthers are okay. Locust 1V is useless, so we'll scrap you. This Wasp as well, we can get rid of. We've got a Jenner. Jenners are good mechs, so I'll keep it just in case, even though we've got a lot of parts for that 10N. Huh, that's a lot better. And then we've got a Stinger, which is an SLDF Royal, which I keep for sentimental reasons at this point. And the Oxide, which we would love to get our hands on. So we're going to be chilling for, well, at least 4 days. So I'm going to get our mech warriors out of... Paladin says the pressure safe target pistols. Let's deny the request so that he doesn't blow a hole in the ship like they normally do. So let's check out our mech warriors, make sure everybody is mostly okay, see if anybody leveled up. I don't think they did, because we didn't get a lot of experience for that one. Nope, Sledge is hanging on. Mummy Bear could get a level of piloting. But I kind of want to keep her for the gunnery because she's kind of close. She's 1,300 away.
I live to serve.
Paladin could go guts to make sure that he doesn't blow himself up all the time.
Yeah,
And Roulette needs a gunnery point. Because Roulette desperately needs more experience.
Talk to me.
Sunfish. I'm close to firing Sunfish. Alright. So that's going to do it for today's stream. We managed to, well, get ourselves half killed, but now we're coming back from it. We lost the arrow. We lost the... what was it? The Anasi, but the Anasi I was never crazy about anyway. But we're still at 4 mechs in the Lance. We're going back to basics a little bit, but we got a lot more clan tech, which is really nice. The Crab especially has become a lot more dangerous, being able to move as quick as it does and has a protected engine at this point. I'm feeling pretty happy about that one. And we have a Commando on the way in 19 days. But that's going to do it for today's stream. If you are new to the stream, this is what we do. We do Starfleet Command and we do BattleTech, which... well, Starfleet Command is Star Trek in space, and it's a fantastic game. I highly suggest you take it out. We stream that on Wednesdays at 5, and RogueTech we stream on Saturdays at 5, as you just saw. We are running 2 campaigns right now in the normal way. So for Starfleet Command, we're running a Marak campaign, getting towards the end, the twilight of the Romulan Empire, as we have almost destroyed it. And in RogueTech, we run a campaign for Starburst Sardaukar, which has been cutting a swath through clan mechs for the past several episodes, and recently has stolen our very own Ryokan mech. So... if you like what you've been seeing, hit the like button. Check out a couple of other videos of mine. If you really like what you've seen, subscribe and hang around. We'd love to have you. We're thinking about putting together a Discord. And leave a comment on any video if you have any ideas or things to improve the channel. I'd love to hear from you. And I will see you all in the next episode.